Best Western, and just outside of San Antonio, fixing to go to some caves. And not too bad for 85 bucks. It's a nice hotel. It's Best Western. We like Best Western hotels, or Days Inn, La Quinta. And this one has a built-in atrium. But we're going to go check out some San Antonio stuff here in a little bit. I just wanted to check in and show you our nice hotel. We got a nice spot on the corner. Yeah, I left the door open because we're still unpacking. Been a long drive. Broke my glasses on my back porch, went to my eye doctor, they repaired it for us, so we got on the road. Oh yeah, and they got me an appointment. I just thought I'd walk around and show you guys my truck that I got for the week. It's a nice ride, it really is. We are in San Antonio, fixing to go to some cave, and here's my truck. Like I said, it's really nice. And of course, my ride, wifey, she's so much fun. I love her. And here we are.
2 miles.
Okay.
Yay!
Where are we going now? Natural Bridge Cavern. 2 miles.
We get to go see a cave.
Is that what we're doing? And what are we driving?
A Silverado.
Yeah, right.
A big Silverado.
A fat Silverado.
We have to watch our parking.
Yeah, that was a tight fit down at the Riverwalk. Alright, let's see what a hill brings.
Oh, I see.
Maybe those are caverns.
No, that was a house.
Yeah, San Antonio's got a lot of hills in it, definitely. This is called the Hill Country. Actually, it's part of the Hill Country. So I thought I'd get a little scenery here on our way to the caverns.
We gotta watch out for the cactus.
No, I think the cactus is out west.
No, we gotta watch out for the cactus.
Okay.
I'm seeing it all over the place.
Alright, I think we got about 10 more miles, so I'm going to go ahead and see you guys the next time. After I look over the hill, that is. Let's see, maybe we might get a good hill shot.
This is pretty.
Oh, it says 1 more mile. Natural Bridge Caverns, 1 mile. Okay. See everybody in a mile. Do I need to go here now?
It says exit here, honey.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's all clear. Here we are. Now, which way are we going? The caverns first,
yes,
or the ranch?
The caverns.
Okay. It's a nice cloudy day. Really a perfect day. Is there going to be a attendant here where we can give them some change?
No, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I wonder if this is set on the hood of the truck. That's what we need. We need a mount. Picnic area closed after last. all those rocks there. I don't know if this is picking it up, but help me find a place to park. Go we park up there or go down here?
I guess we park up here.
Okay. I'll just take this. Well, we'll just go find out. And looks like we're here. Let me take a truck view here. And then we'll film a little more as we go. And say hello to the tour guide.
Hello.
Hi, wifey. Okay, we'll see you guys the next time. In the meantime, I'll get some of this stuff in here. You just go around and get us checked in and stuff, and I'll do this. It's a really nice place in here. See what kind of stuff they do. Nice little trinkets. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Pretty good.
Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, I see that. Of course, we're in a cool state, too.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
I don't know if you know where Bonham, Texas is.
Are you?
There you go. Since 1988.
Way to go.
Yeah, but I'm from actually Nacogdoches in Henderson,
Uh-huh.
Texas. And we're just getting a little time out.
Well, good for you.
Thanks.
Well, we're glad you included us on your time out.
Yep. One of my coworkers was telling me about that. It says his wife proposed to him out here.
Really?
Yes. So I asked him, I said, after that, did you find a nice quiet place? Show me where that's at. No. So yeah, that was a good story.
That is a good story.
Yeah. Oh, lots of color over here. What's this? A small bag of tumbled stone. That looks neat. Yeah, that is pretty. Some books. Gemstone. Oh, that's a neat looking. Actually looks like a dinosaur from a distance. Kind of neat looking stuff here. Wifey, did you figure out what's going on here?
Yeah, we're
Can we get some tickets? Let's see the tickets. Where are we at? Oh, it's a discovery. There, is this the tickets?
We're gonna do the discovery tour.
A discovery tour? Is that what that is? Discovery tour 2. Oh, by the way, today's Tuesday, September the 15th. Thank you.
And then after that, we're gonna do some mining.
Some mining. Oh, what are we going to be mining? Some of these rocks here? Oh, if we don't find any, we'll have to come back and mine here. Really nice stuff here. All this come out of the cavern? Oh, okay. Oh, what's this here? Is this a fancy little gumball machine? I don't know if I can pick all this up. I'll go to the top maybe. That's too much lighting, I guess. This a Box Canyon Ballroom. Vertebrae fossils. I don't know. It's this camera doesn't do so good picking up through glass. But, oops. Prehistoric. Wow. I don't know if it's vessel holes or water holes. But okay, looks like our journey starts outside. Into the sinkholes down there. Yeah. Yep, that's where we're going. See you in a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's really nice. Whoa.
The winding road.
To keep the grade presentable.
Okay guys, welcome to Natural Bridge Caverns. My name is Kelsey and I'll be taking you guys down on the discovery tour. But for right now we're standing in the sinkhole, which geologists theorized was the uppermost room of the caverns up until about 5,000 years ago when it collapsed due to erosion, leaving behind the natural bridge right there, which is where we get our name. In the early 1900s, local farmers and ranchers knew about the sinkhole, but they didn't know anything about the caverns inside or if there even was caverns inside. So it wasn't until 1960 when 4 people from St. Mary's University in San Antonio were granted access into the caverns, and it wasn't until their 4th trip down that they discovered the caverns in their entirety. We started development in 1963, and we had our first tour down on July 3rd, 1964. Later that year, on August 5th, we got the bottom of our 2 plaques right here, dedicated to the developers and the discoverers. And then a couple years later, we got the upper plaque, dedicated to Miss Clara Heidemann, who was the driving force of the development and the landowner at the time of discovery and development. So, just a couple rules before we go down. First of all, no touching of any of the formations. As mammals, we have dirts and oils on our skin that could damage the formations and stop them from growing, and we want them to keep growing. No smoking inside the caverns, no food or drinks inside the caverns. You can have bottled water, but nothing other than that. And also there are no bathrooms on the tour. But inside the caverns is 70 degrees year-round with a 99% humidity, so it feels more like 80 to 85. And this is a one-way tour, so we'll be... Okay, I'll take your guys' tickets.
So we're not in, like,
Okay,
in
yeah.
the video.
Thanks. Yeah, I was doing real good at avoiding that. Thanks. Sorry.
Okay, so right now we are in the bear pit. We're 45 feet below the natural bridge, and this room is called the bear pit because during development, the developers found an 8,000-year-old bear jawbone and a 5,000-year-old bear leg bone, and those are both on display in the visitor center. They're in the dining center in a glass case in the very back of that room, so if you guys are interested in that, you can go take a look at it when we come back up. But for right now, right back here is the entrance to the raccoon rooms. During discovery, the discoverers went back there to try to see if they could find any crawlways leading into more caverns or anything. But the only thing they found was a family of raccoons and a lot of dead ends, so they called it the raccoon rooms. And then right here with the bend and the handrail and the light on the ground, we'll see it a lot better when we come by. But that is the entrance to Discovery Crawlway. And that is the 120-foot long crawlway that the discoverers took from this room into the next room, Pluto's anteroom. And then from there they discovered the rest of the caverns. And it's 11 inches at its narrowest and 22 inches at its widest. So they had to squeeze through there just to get to the next room. We won't be going through there today. We'll be going through St. Mary's Hall. And on our way to St. Mary's Hall, we'll be heading through a set of glass doors. And those just act like sort of a humidity barrier, just to keep the caverns the way that we found them at 99% humidity. Before we go deeper into the caverns, because this is the only rock on the tour that you can touch. So I recommend you guys touch it. But we can go ahead and continue. Just remember to hold on.
Yeah, that's really neat.
That's the entrance to Discovery Crawlway.
Wow, check this out.
1960.
Now we can touch the rails.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Thanks. Do you know how many degrees this is? 20, 30, 30-degree drop? The grade?
Oh, I don't know.
Wow, this is amazing. St. Mary's Hall, 90 feet down. Wow. Let these guys come on in.
You got it kind of dusty.
Wow, little beads.
Tight squeeze.
Yeah. It's amazing how that does that up there. Like little mini. Wow, this is awesome. I imagine somebody's fallen, they probably slid all the way down. I'm going to try to switch hands here, dear. Yeah.
Oh, I got dripped upon.
Glad I got these tennis shoes too. Wow. And look how it opens up here.
There's the other part of it. The crawlway.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can come on in and take a seat. There are a couple benches around here. Carbon dioxide from dead plants and animals, making a weak carbonic acid. And that weak carbonic acid seeps into the limestone and it goes through, and as it goes through, it picks up calcium carbonate. And then when it reaches the cavern, that carbon dioxide goes out into the air, and the calcium carbonate stays behind and either flows or drips and it crystallizes, making calcite, which is what all of our formations are made out of. And our formations grow at a rate of 1 cubic inch per 100 years. So think about it like if you put an ice cube in your hand and it melted, that amount of water is deposited on a formation every 100 years. So as we go down, we'll be going down the switchbacks right there. Bat roost. It's just where the bats stayed and hung upside down whenever they colonized in here about 5,000 years ago.
Bat
We
roost.
think they left when the sinkhole collapsed, but we don't know that for sure. And it's a different color because bats are mammals just like us, so the dirts and oils on their skin discolored the rock and also waterproofed it.
Caverns Creek. Wow. Some water down there. Yeah, that's something we've got time to kill. Wow, that's kind of amazing there. Looks like some greenery made it down here somehow.
That's the living fern.
Oh,
It's the only living plant in the caverns, and it was brought in on a spore, as a spore, and on one of the developers' clothes.
oh wow.
And with all the artificial light and everything, it started to
And
grow.
this is what we're talking about right here. Amazing. Human intervention. Hello, all. I don't think I could do this 8 hours a day. Wow, that is open. Wow. It's amazing. Wow. Is that sand or just footprints and some hard clay? Right there. Or not foot.
Before like all this rain we got the other day,
Yeah.
it was just like mud in here, and like the drips would fall, and they would leave like imprints in the
Yeah, this is amazing. Get over here.
So there's a couple more benches down here too.
How far down are we?
180 feet below the natural bridge.
180 feet below the natural bridge.
So right now we are in Sherwood Forest. We're 180 feet below the natural bridge. So this
raise your head up, open your mouth, you'll get some water eventually. That is so amazing. Some things you just have to be on the tour to see. The camera's not going to catch it all. Wow. Now I call this a grand entrance. Awesome. Almost got a coral reef look to it. I can't even zoom out enough to get this. That's amazing. It's like upside down mushrooms. Wow. I'm surprised the Indians and stuff haven't carved into this. Chris, I get a picture. Oh, he did.
So right now we are in the Castle of the White Giants. We're 150 feet below the natural bridge. And this is one of the larger rooms on the floor that is still not the largest. This room measures 50 feet tall, 50 feet wide, and 250 feet long. And it's called the Castle of the White Giants because of all of the large formations in here, like this one. This is called the Watchtower. It's the tallest column in the caverns. It measures 50 feet tall and 8 feet diameter. And then this one is called the Mount of the Landlord. And it's the largest stalagmite in the caverns. And it's called the Mount of the Landlord because they thought that all these little pockets look like windows, making this an apartment building. And then that guy right there is the landlord waiting to collect his rent. Also, this one right here is called the King's Throne. The king would sit right there in the middle, and there's two little armrests on either side, and a footrest, and a big canopy over the throne. Also in this room, right up here, is called Cave Bacon. The different colors in the cave bacon are caused by humic acid on the surface from decaying animals. And scientists can actually look at the different colors in the cave bacon and tell past climate. we continue, we'll keep heading forward. We'll be looking over the handrails right up here at Grundle's Canyon. And that is the second lowest point that we will see on the tour at 207 feet below the natural bridge. And it's called Grundle's Canyon because when the discoverers went through there from this room into the next room, Hall of the Mountain King, they thought that since it was so dark and muddy that only Grendel, a character from the poem Beowulf,
Looks like drapes. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow, look at the different colors.
Okay, so here's where you guys will be waiting to take your group pictures. I'll be taking you guys up group by group to this little photo setup up here. And then when I have one group up there, I need the other group to stay behind this handrail. Drops off right here. And then when I'm done with that group, I'll call up the next group. And then we can continue. It should take me no more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to go get the camera started, and then I'll call up the first group.
What's that? Maybe is this where we'll be bathing?
Okay, I'll have the first group. You're gonna stand right there.
Low ceiling.
And the camera's right here. Look right here. And on 3, 1, 2, 3. And you guys.
You're rolling down there. Roll all the way down. Just think if you was the adventurous to go down in all these holes.
Oh my goodness, wait till you see it over here. Wow. Grendel's Canyon, 207 feet.
Yeah, that is the other side of Grendel's Canyon that you guys saw in the castle So right now we are at the bottom of the Hall of Mountain King. So there is a top that we will be going to. But for right now we're 135 feet below the natural bridge. And this is the largest room in the caverns and also the largest showroom in Texas, measuring 100 feet by 100 feet by 350 feet. So you can fit more than a football field in this room. And this room looks a little bit different from the other ones. That's because it formed differently from the other ones. This room formed by a process called a breakout dome. So do you guys see the cracks here in the rock? Those are called joints. And how a breakout dome forms is several of those joints intersected at what once was the ceiling, making it weak. But at that time, this room was filled up with water, so it had sort of a buoyant force holding up the weak ceiling. And then eventually that water receded, so there was no more buoyant force, so the ceiling began to collapse. And it collapsed in smaller and smaller sections until it reached a stable layer at the top, which is what makes it look like a dome. And this is the most strenuous part of the tour, so we'll just keep that in mind as we're going up. But on the way up, you guys will see some formations called fried egg formations, and they're dripstone. How they form is the drip falls from further up than it normally would, so it picks up speed as it comes down, and it lands in the center, making a darker, denser center. And then the outside around it is lighter, which is what makes it look like a fried egg. And
That is so amazing up there. Fried egg. This place literally and physically takes my breath away. If you hear somebody breathing heavy, it's me. Oh wow. Small little driplets. Thanks. This place is called Fallen Lords.
so as you guys come up, there's a water fountain up here with the cavern water in it for you guys to try. It is from the Caverns. It's safe to drink. It's from a well on the south side of our caverns. And then on the other side is a little observation deck for you guys to see everything you climbed up. Give yourself a pat on the back. You can take some cool pictures.
Up here?
Yes.
We just came from way down there. Wow.
So right now we are at the top of the Hall of Mountain King. We're 85 feet below the surface. And on the way up, you guys might have seen that green light over there in the distance. That is the start of the Discovery Adventure Tour. And I really do them on weekends, and you have to call it in advance because they fill it pretty quickly. But on the Discovery Adventure Tour, you'll come in and you'll get all decked out in cave gear, boots and helmets and headlamps and stuff. And you go under the handrails right there, and you'll go all the way down and back up to the green light, and you'll crawl through a 3rd mile of undeveloped caverns and back out. So no walkways or handrails or benches or lights or anything. And I just know that it takes a little bit over 4 hours, and you get really muddy in here. It's really fun. So if you guys are interested in that, you can talk to the ticket office. They'll have a lot more information, but you guys can also call. Also on the way up, you guys might have seen a lot of this darker looking black rock. And this is 5,000-year-old bat guano or bat droppings. Also, you guys might have seen another one of these bat roosts up here. That's just where the bats stayed and hung upside down whenever they colonized here about 5,000 years ago. We also think that all of these darker orange spots around here were once bat roosts too. That got washed away from all the water because that one bat roost could not have made all of this bat guano.
Right.
So speaking of bats, you guys may have heard of a disease affecting bats in North America called white nose syndrome. Though it has no health threat to humans, it has been devastating to bats, which play an important role in our ecosystem. We're trying to create awareness and raise funds for much needed research. You can learn more about white nose syndrome in the Visitor Center, and you can help by donating to Bat Conservation International's White Nose Syndrome Research Fund.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. So this dark tunnel right over here is the exit tunnel. During the first year we were doing tours, tours came all the way up here and then went all the way back down the way that we came in. So you guys don't want to do that. I know I don't want to do that. So in 1965 they blasted out this exit tunnel just to make everything easier for everybody. And the only thing that happened when they blasted that out was a couple of the ends of these fell off. But through the exit tunnel, there are 2 sets of glass doors and a gate. They're all unlocked. You can just go through them. And then once you get out to the surface, you'll make your quarter-mile walk back to the visitor center under the shaded walkway. And towards the end of that walkway is the little setup where you guys can get the photos and stuff that you took earlier. But there's a light that will turn on. And I have to be the last one out. But thank you guys very much for coming to Natural Bridge Caverns. My name is Kelsey. You guys can take your time up here if you want. But I'm just going to...
And this is our way out. I've had my shower for the day. How about you?
Yes.
Well, we got about 80 feet or 50 feet to go to get to the surface. Ooh. Come on, wifey. Oh no, are we going to get lost? Oh no, we can't go that way. Some holes up there. No, she said we're free to go. I see daylight. I see regular light. Oh, pretty easy to handle. Come on. I know you're there somewhere. She said she has to be the last one out. And I'm seeing daylight ahead. This was a nice tour. A lot of stuff you just can't pick up on a camera unless you have a lot of night vision. Yeah, it's a good thing we do our walks. It definitely helped on this. It looks like we still have about half battery power. Boy, is it humid. Yay! Who would know what these doors would lead to? Hello, wifey. Did you enjoy your walk?
Yes, I did.
All right. Down and look at some of the trinkets they have here to share with everybody.
Thank you.
Wifey, let me make a quick round. I'll be right out. Kind of some neat stuff here. Rocks and minerals. Boy, are they beautiful.
Tickets on sale this Friday morning in the Pacific time zone at 10 a.m.
Some nice looking canes.
For San Diego, November 6th and November 7th, Friday and Saturday. And you know, he always has shows, and you know, every ticket is, well, $65, then there are a couple of fees. Every ticket.
Wow, that's beautiful.
$75, which is amazing and wonderful. And you know, the Pope is coming to the U.S. And a week from Friday, he'll be in New York, and they're scalping tickets for
I love
$100.
turquoise.
These are free tickets for a papal mass at Madison Square Garden in New York City. People who got the tickets for free through their churches and other ways are selling them on Craigslist. Oh, what has this world come to? I'm Jessica. Don Lewis. Pride Adventures.
Whoa, show me what you got in your hands. You got all that out of sifting? Let's see. Yeah, let me see. Oh wow, some pretty looking rock. Alright. It don't pick up in plastic.
We've got the
And that's what you're sifting right in there?
gems and minerals.
Oh, gems and minerals.
A Lucky Strike package
How much was that?
for fun.
How much was it for fun? She's not telling? Yeah, probably about $20.
For fun.
Huh?
For fun.
Oh, it's for fun, she said. Oh, look at there. There's already rocks in there. I'll bet Drew would like this. Okay, go ahead and sift it.
Getting all the water dirty.
Go ahead and do that and let me watch it, how it goes. Okay, put it down in the water.
At least I think I'm doing it right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And then it shows, this is better than a Cracker Jack box. Oh, there's something blue there. Hold it still. I'm coming to it. Hold it still. Wait, it's not. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's neat. Well, thank you for showing us some of your treasure. Siphon for gold back then. Something like this. And that's what wifey's doing. She's siphoning for gold.
You can find me on Twitter anytime pretty much since I work all around the clock at Jessica Cruz.
Taking a nice round view of the pavilion.
I will tell you I'm on Twitter.
We're fixing to head to the coast. Have a great day, everybody. Wifey, where are you going? Oh, I guess it's time to go.
Next place.
All right, where are we parked at? Oh, there it is. All right. Well, everybody say bye to the caverns.
Bye. Have fun.
Probably need to gas up and go to our next trip. And there she is. See everybody the next time. Wave bye, wifey.